Croatian lawmakers went back to work today after the spring break. Parliament began a new session which will last until mid-July. Among the items on the agenda for the session is the election of 2 judges to the Constitutional Court. Candidates need a 2/3 majority in order to be confirmed. Lawmakers will also vote on a new culture minister to replace Andrea Zlatar-Violic, who resigned in the wake of a scandal over travel expenses. Croatia may have good political relations with Bulgaria, but trade is lagging behind them, pointed out President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic at a Croatia Bulgaria economic forum in Zagreb today. Trade between the two countries is on the rise, but it stands at a modest €136 million annually. The plan, she said, was to change that by focusing on improvement in 3 areas: infrastructure projects, tourism, and energy. Deputy Prime Minister Branko Grčić told HRT today that the budget deficit was close to 5.7% under the new European methodology for calculating the figure. He added that this was the most comprehensive method ever applied to measuring the deficit in Croatia. Additional measures to further reduce spending by 1.3 billion kuna as requested by Brussels will not affect salaries, welfare benefits, or pensions, Grčić said. One measure mentioned by Grčić to make up the difference was adjusting excise taxes to EU levels. The 5th Ron Brown Forum has brought together decision makers from Central and Eastern Europe to Osijek this week. The forum, named after the late U.S. Secretary of Commerce who died in a plane crash near Dubrovnik 19 years ago, is focusing on strategic thinking about information and communication technology sector growth.
The only way to achieve economic growth and the job creation that will come with that is to have an environment in which the private sector feels it can succeed and help.
The forum also features a so-called geek business camp in which some 30 young entrepreneurs from all over Europe are working with mentors to develop their ideas into sustainable businesses. In sports, Croatia's water polo team defeated Italy 14-11 in the final game of Group C action in the World League, emerging from the group stage with the maximum 24 points. Maro Jokovic was Croatia's leading scorer with 5 goals. Croatia has already secured a berth in the championship tournament, which will be held in Italy in June. The winner will automatically qualify for the Olympic Games in Rio. In basketball, Cedevita lost their first semi-final playoff game in the ABA League against Budućnost in Podgorica 82-81. Babic led Cedevita with 14 points. The second game in the best-of-5 series is scheduled for tonight, also in Montenegro. Meanwhile, in the Domestic League Championship Series, Cibona beat Zadar 78-67 at home, scoring their 5th consecutive victory. In tennis, Croatia's Marin Cilic has captured his first win of the year on the ATP Tour by defeating German Florian Mayer 6-3, 3-6, 6-3 in Monte Carlo. Cilic has suffered a setback this year due to a shoulder injury. Sunny skies are in store for the rest of the day throughout the country. Light breezes are expected on most of the coast, with only some moderate west-southwesterly gusts in places and a light northwesterly in the far south. The day's highs will be a balmy 20 to 25 degrees Celsius throughout the country. Sunny and even warmer weather is expected on Thursday, with temperatures exceeding 25 degrees. On Friday, clouds will begin to build along with a rising southwesterly wind, especially later in the day. There is a chance of rain, primarily in the mountains, moderate to heavy clouds, and cooler on Saturday with occasional showers. Sunny on the coast on Thursday as well, with a rising southeasterly wind going into Friday. Rising winds will bring clouds and rain on Friday afternoon. Variable weather is expected on Saturday with scattered rain and thunder showers. Wind direction will shift to a northeasterly in the north, bringing cooler temperatures.